Welcome to Mountain High Adventures YouTube channel, where we talk about all the mountains around Las Vegas and adventure running. Welcome back, adventurers. We're out here on the Strip, the world famous Las Vegas Boulevard, and we're gonna do a short run here on the road this morning. Stay with me, we got a lot to talk about. In this video, I'm gonna talk about three things. We're gonna be talking about COVID-19, what it is. We're gonna talk about what you can do to protect yourself from it. And I'm also gonna talk about what I'm doing to protect myself and moving forward with life. So stay with me, let's talk about COVID-19 today. I just got down here to Tropicana and Las Vegas Boulevard, and they have all the sidewalks blocked off. Even the overpass looks to be blocked, it says no entry, so not really sure how we're gonna get down the Strip and continue with our run. But this is a good time to take a break and talk about the first topic I want to talk about in this video, which is the coronavirus, COVID-19. Okay, so I'm no scientist or doctor, so I don't know all the facts, so I'm not gonna try to get into it too deep. But here's just a few basic things we know about this virus. It is somewhat like the flu, although it is novel, meaning that it's a new type of mutated virus that the human body doesn't have any defense against yet. So we need to take precaution and save ourselves from this nasty virus. The symptoms, if you get it, are somewhat like the flu, although it is a respiratory virus, so it's going to attack your lungs. You're going to probably have some shortness of breath. You might find some mucus in your lungs. People have reported that they have a hard time breathing. They even feel like they have pressure on their chest. There's also some pain and discomfort associated with it. So those are the symptoms. If you start coming down with those types of symptoms, you need to go get tested. The whole idea is that we don't want to spread this. We're trying to flatten the curve, meaning slow down the transmission of it. It's very likely that a large percentage of the population around the world is going to contract the virus. We're several days, if not weeks, behind actually knowing how far spread this virus has become already. Like I was saying, it's very possible that many of us are already infected. Some of us may get sick, some of us may not. But in this interim time, we can all spread this disease. So we need to take precaution. We need to be wearing masks or covering our face if we have any symptoms, even if we don't, because we don't know if we have it or not. So that's what social distancing is about, keeping 6 feet between you and any other person that you come in physical proximity with. Try not to breathe or cough in anybody else's direction. Effectively, if you don't have it and nobody in your house does, and you keep your house clean and you stay in your house, you won't get it. That's the idea. So if you go out into public, if you go grocery shopping or to the gas station or work or whatever it is, you should disinfect yourself before you go back into your home so that you don't bring it inside. You know, whatever it is, if that means bringing a change of clothes and keeping it in your car with some hand sanitizer, and as soon as you get home, cleaning yourself off in your car, changing clothes before you go inside, maybe even taking a shower right away to clean yourself up. Those are some ideas that you can use to keep yourself safe. And it should go without saying by now, but we shouldn't be meeting in groups of any size anymore. Most of our activities should be alone, or maybe with a partner that you know is healthy. Again, keeping your distance. So no more group runs, no more meetings, work. Okay, I just saw somebody go right past one of these do not enter signs and climb up and over the walkway. So we're gonna continue on with the run here, see if we can get past these barriers. This is wild. Las Vegas Boulevard completely vacant. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. Usually this place would be bustling with people and tourists, the strip right here would be packed with traffic. Hey friends, I'm definitely not trying to scare anybody today. I'm just down here because I'm curious and wanted to see what the strip looked like. This is pretty crazy to see it like this, but we can't let this get the best of us. We can't let fear take over and start freaking out. We need to continue to live our lives. And if I leave you with one message today, that's to stay active, try to make healthy choices for yourself. Even if we're quarantined to our homes, do some workouts. There's plenty of online resources. There's all kinds of things you can do to stay moving. And the silver lining is there's no COVID-19 out in nature. So take a walk, get out of your house sometimes, get some fresh air, drive out to the trailhead, take a hike or a trail run. Keep your distance from your fellow hikers, but go out there, enjoy the scenery, keep your heart pumping, keep living your lives, stay active and healthy. If that's one thing you take away from this video, let it be that. A lot of my fellow runners and trail runners, we're all pretty bummed out because all of the events that we're looking forward to this spring are being canceled because of the spread of the virus, which is totally understandable. So now we don't have these races to look forward to, but let's not let that deter us from our training. Let's keep running hard, keep training, keep pushing yourselves. If you need a couple ideas of other things to do, you could always go out and run the race course that the race was going to be held on. Most of those courses are on open public lands, and if you're by yourself or with a partner, you could go run that trail yourself and record the distance and the time and see how well you do. Of course, you might have to bring all of your supplies with you and self-support because you won't have aid stations, but that's all possible. Another thing we can start looking at is FKTs, the fastest known time for a particular route. Some of them are famous, like the Grand Canyon, rim to rim to rim. Jim Walmsley has the record, I think, under 6 hours running across the Grand Canyon and back in a day. There's all kinds of trails out there and objectives, mountain peaks that you could test yourself on, run to the top and back down and see how fast you can do it. Maybe you're not setting records against other people, but you can set your own records, test yourself against your past self, see if you're improving. Another way to do that in a smaller sort of form is following Strava segments. You can download Strava as an app, and there's all kinds of segments on different trails. So you could run a 5-mile trail, but there would be a segment maybe on that trail that's only half a mile, and you can run that segment really fast, see how your time stacks up against other runners on the Strava segment leaderboards. So there's plenty of ways to test ourselves and to still have competition with our running, even though we might not be entering the races that we're looking forward to this spring. So speaking of Strava segments, I know there's a segment on this sidewalk in front of the Bellagio called Dodging the Pedestrians in Front of the Fountains or something like that. So I'm gonna set the camera down, I'm gonna sprint this segment and see how I do on the Strava leaderboard. We'll check in later about this short segment effort. Center strip. I think an important thing to keep in mind during this, friends, is that even if we do everything that we're told and we stay home and we flatten the curve, we're not just gonna bounce back in 2 weeks. We're not just gonna go back to work and things are gonna be normal. Unfortunately, everything's closed down. It's gonna be a huge restart process. The new is what we're creating as we go. So let's start thinking ahead. Let's make shifts with the times and reinvent ourselves and reinvent the way that we live in this world, because it's changing. It's not gonna go back to how it was. Everything's gonna be new. We're taking new precautions. So start thinking about that. While we're here stuck at home, take the time to start thinking about how you can live your life in the future, taking coronavirus into account with all the health and safety precautions. We have to continue to move forward and live our lives. So let's start thinking about the future and what we can do to make it better and make it work given our new circumstances. As we're going through all this, I plan to continue making videos and producing content for you all to inspire you to get outside and live a healthy and productive, active lifestyle. You all know I have my own brand, Mountain High Adventures, and my YouTube channel here, but I also work for a local outdoor adventure company called Escape Adventures. We're based here in Las Vegas. I give outdoor adventure tours, hiking, mountain biking, and we operate out of Las Vegas Cyclery, which is Las Vegas' biggest and most energy efficient bike shop. And although we've been asked to close our doors, we're still doing curbside bike tunes and repairs, and you can still buy a new bike if you want to and have it shipped to our store, or buy it from us and pick it up curbside so that you can get out there and continue to live a healthy lifestyle. We want you all to be able to get out there, enjoy nature, enjoy the fresh air, and stay healthy and active. If you can look us up on the internet, lasvegascyclery.com. I'll put a link down to our website down below. Follow us on social media, see what we're up to every day. We're tuning up bikes, we're getting bikes ready if people need them for commuter cycles, or if you just want to rent them, take bikes out, stay healthy and active, we got them for you. I'll put a link to Las Vegas Cyclery down below. Check us out there. Hey friends, if you like outdoor adventure videos, trail, ultra running, and mountain climbing, go ahead, smash that red subscribe button over there in the corner. Join Mountain High Adventures on YouTube. Give me a like or a thumbs up, and shoot me a comment down below. Also, if you click that bell up in the corner, you'll get notified whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Okay friends, I hope that gives you a few ideas of how to handle this COVID-19 situation. We're all scared, but we're not letting it affect our mental outlook on life and the future. We're gonna keep pressing on, we're gonna stay healthy, and we're gonna forge forward into 2020 and do the best we can every step of the way. Thanks again for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Many more adventures to come. And I'm out!